What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Libras? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with an energetic update. The goal is to draw 2 tarot cards, a couple of oracle cards, and we'll get some messages from the ghetto bag as we go along. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I say the goal is because Source has been throwing out more cards, but that's cool. Before we get into it, I do want to thank you to all of my OGs and my new Gs and anybody who allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is truly an honor and a blessing being here. And my prayer, as always, is that any video of mine that you guys watch falls upon your heart in a way that reminds you to take back your power, use your discernment and your intuition to make the best decisions so you guys can go live your best journey, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's the energetic update for you, Libra. So I heard right off the bat fear. What are you guys fearing? Fear of success, fear of love, fear of networking, fear of growing. What's fearing? Why? There's no reason to, guys. Like, everything is taken care of. Source, what messages do you have for Libra energetic update? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so fearing, purging subconscious situations. So I feel like you guys are in the midst of shadow work right now. And you're dealing with something that's really dark and heavy. And it's fearful to you because it's like, it's really triggering. I feel like there's a sense of real trigger coming through here. And it's making you feel less than. So let's see what else comes up here. But you're not seeing that it's actually a place where you're going to find your greatest power. And I think that's what Source is just trying to point out here. I don't know if that's what your whole reading is going to be about, but that's what's channeling out right now. So also, I think you're afraid of being the only one that's giving into any one connection, whether that's friendship, love, or anything. So, all right, let's see what's coming out for Libra. Energetic update, Source, for Libra. What do you want to tell them? Energetic update for Libra. Thank you. One more. Energetic update for Libra. Energetic update for Libra. This one wants to come out. Okay, so we've got the 4 swords. Ooh, and the 9 of swords. Do I want one more? Yeah, I suppose I'll take one more. Just because I just need... Yeah. Okay. So we have the 7 of coins in the reverse. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Wow, you guys are definitely in your energy. We have the 3 of swords on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So right now, you guys, yeah, you fear being stuck. And that could be in anything, really. Like, that could be, you know, being stuck in a friendship, a relationship. But let's be real here. Let's really be real here, is that you guys are actually fighting against leaving this energy. Your energy right now is really resistant to leaving this energy. That's why you're so afraid. I think that's what I say. This is a really triggering situation for you. Whatever's coming up for you right now is a very triggering situation. That could be letting go. That could be just moving on from something that's no longer serving you. But right now you feel stuck. Like you feel boxed in. Like somebody's trying to control the way that you act. Somebody's trying to control the way that you appear. Somebody's trying to control how you're showing up to a situation. This is your energy. This is your energy. You could be dealing with the Taurus or a Gemini or another Libra. You do not have to be. Yeah, you don't want to face reality. Ooh, what do we got? We got the 9 of Wands, the House of God, the 3 of Swords, all in reverse with the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, again, the fear coming out. Like, this is severe fear coming out for you guys. Like, this is not wanting to see things as they truly are, and you're running into barriers. And the reason you're running into barriers is because you're not paying attention to the small details. It's like somebody has the wool pulled over your eyes right now, Libra. So this could be revolving around a relationship. Like, I keep getting that. But the other thing is that the reason why you're in this is because you're dying for others to approve of you. With the 7 of coins in the reverse, this is an erotic need for approval, right? Yeah, you're denying your growth. Like, that's the thing here. You're denying your growth because you want somebody or something to approve of you. You want someone to be like, you know what, Libra, you're my everything. You're the reason I live. You're everything in my life. Like I can't, you want somebody to fill your ego. That's the emotional ego coming through, because I think you fought with the childhood wounding with so much masculine energy out. I feel like you guys fought with the father wound where you didn't get approval from your father in the things that you did. So like maybe you drew a picture and you took it to your dad as long as he was present. And then when you took it to your dad, he just kind of was like, oh, what's that? And you tried to explain it to him and he never like approved of what you did. And so that wound is being triggered. Or if you guys had an absent father, I heard somebody that wasn't there showing you what it was to embrace masculine energy. But there's definitely, and by trait, you guys are masculine sign. But for this much air energy to come out, this is all stuck in your head. Like this is an illusion. This is a huge illusion for you, and it's you're scared. Like I understand the fear here. You're afraid of leaving this because this is a deep emotional wound being triggered. And when you walk away from that, there is like your emotional ego is like, we can't walk away from that because it'll happen again. And your spirit's like, we're in a different situation, time, place, and energy where that's not going to happen again. Even if it might feel like it's going to happen again, there's no reason for us to be in this place where we need approval from others rather than approving of ourselves. You see how like this is not foundational with the 7 of coin in the reverse. It's like if you actually built something that looked like this, chances are it will fall over, right? And that's what's happening. It's like your need for approval from others is making you build unfoundational situations. And it's also like you're stabbing yourself in the foot and you're not letting source bring to you help, outside help, right? This in the reverse is like talking about tricksters that come into your life, people who don't have the best for you. It's like defeat by a third party. You're dealing with a weaker foe, right? Like somebody that you're trying to gain approval from, somebody that is never going to be on your level. They're never going to be on your level. It's like you're on a different journey than they're on. I'm not telling you that so you can pedalize yourself. What I'm saying is that I'm telling you that because you need to realize, Libra, that you're trying to gain approval from somebody who, at the end of the day, it's like hurt people. And instead of healing, you're staying in a hurt energy and you're still getting hurt by a hurt person, wondering why the hell am I getting hurt by a hurt person? Right? And that's what I think the thing is that, yeah, oh, okay, that makes so much sense here. So we have power coming out, lightning, and lightning is all about duality. Without lightning, there can be no thunder. And life is really all about duality. Living in this 3D realm, we live in a dualistic world, right? Good and bad, right and wrong, happy, sad, mad and bad, evil, good, whatever you want to put to it, right? Like it's all dualistic. And the thing is that's what Source is saying. Like here you are looking for approval from somebody and not wanting to face the reality of that. And it's like total devastation to you every time that they don't approve of you. And it's the thing is that they're not even on the same level as you, whether they're higher up or lesser than, it doesn't matter. Like that doesn't matter. It's not about that. This person could be on a spiritual journey and you might just be starting the spiritual journey, or they're not on the spiritual journey and you are on the spiritual journey. Wherever you fall at, okay? Here's the deal. It's like you're trying to get approval from somebody who's not going to be on the journey with you. Good and bad, it doesn't matter. They're just not going to be on the journey with you. And that's what Source is saying. Like you're asking for approval from somebody that you're like, what are you going to gain once you get approval from them? A feel good? Well, that feel good moment goes as soon as they leave. That's the dualistic energy that's coming through here. So it's like finding a way to balance that. Well, how do you balance that? By approving of yourself. Finding out who you are, embracing your own truth, and more importantly, calming these crazy ass waters that are going on. That's your emotions. It's like a roller coaster of emotions. It's like, oh, they're there and then they're gone. They're there, then they're gone. They're there, then they're gone. And it's like you're letting that up and down be the whole reason of how you approach the world around you. Boom, we have tsunami. This is your wake-up call. Look, we have the moon up here with this water here. It's like you need to come up into a higher perspective here and seeing yourself from a balanced place, which is you are a being of light and love. You are already love, but you want love and approval from this person who, honestly, so it's interesting. I have two energies coming in right now. One energy is that this person's on the spiritual journey. They've learned to approve of themselves, and they know that no approval from them is going to get anybody anywhere. So they're not going to hold your hand and drag you along. The second energy that I get is this person is, again, a hurt person, hurting people, could have some narcissistic tendencies to them. And it's just that they're not ever, again, going to see things from your perspective because they see things only from their wounded child. So you're in this energy of trying to impress somebody who either way isn't going to give you what you want. There's like, if you try to be like them, if you try to do what they like to do, if you try to change your life around so it's like theirs, like that, because, and the reason being is because you're not being authentic. There's no authenticity in that. This is why it's your wake-up call. It's like you need to come into a place of authenticity for self. And it's being in that place of authenticity for self that you find your own strength. Right. Yeah, this is completing a cycle. It's like you're fighting this completion. That's why you're so afraid right now. It has nothing to do with the fact of not getting approval from this person, although that is definitely the energy that your ego is telling you, your emotional ego is trying to tell you, oh, it's because this person's not approving of me. Really, what it is that when you complete this cycle, that is shedding a part of your emotional ego. That's what they call the egoic death. And that's why the ego holds on so tightly, because that means that you don't need that protection anymore. And that protection came as a child, maybe when you weren't approved of as a child. Again, the masculine wound is coming out here. And so I feel like that, again, is, okay, they want that one. That's coming through. It's like you have to be the one that approves of yourself. You know, the mother is the nurturer. She's the one that encourages us, but we always sought approval from our fathers. And so with this neurotic need for approval coming out, it's like you sought approval from a father figure that didn't give it to you. And so now you're seeking approval from somebody who energetically reminds you of your father in some way, shape, or form. And it is only causing you a lot of distress and unbalance. Generational curses. Boom. Yeah, this is a generational curse. Like, that totally makes sense coming out. Like, if this is the father wound, it means that the reason your father couldn't approve of you is because your father wasn't approved of when he was a child. So you're obviously carrying that generational curse. So you had a yes or no question. The answer is yes. I don't know what the question was. Sometimes I hear the question, sometimes I don't. But whatever your question was, yes or no, the answer is yes. Yeah, so energetic vampire energy coming out. So for some of you guys, like I said, I was getting two energies, and I feel like that's why Source had me draw four instead. But on one side, some of you guys are dealing with an energetic vampire, somebody who doesn't see what it is that you're doing. They just like your energy, and they just want your energy in their bubble. And then we have, you need to embrace courage. Yeah, so for others of you, if it is a spiritual person that you're dealing with, it's just having the courage to know that, you know what, they might not be there with you on your journey, and that's okay. People come into our lives for a season, a reason, a lesson, or a blessing. So it's like really embodying that and understanding. But for those of you dealing with the energetic vampire, it's truly letting go. And that's going to help you complete this generational curse, because maybe your father was an energetic vampire without realizing it. You know, it's definitely possible. That's something that could come through. And so, again, you have a lot of moon energy and water energy coming here. This is like totally outside of your element. And air and water don't mix, right? And so it's hard for you guys to be very emotional towards things. It's not that you're not, Libra. You guys are very nurturing and caring, yes. But sometimes it's hard for you to be emotionally invested, because the ease of which you guys can disconnect, being an air sign, is very prevalent in all that you do. And so they're just saying, like, allow yourself to really see this from a higher perspective and say, okay, there's healing coming to me with this connection, with this situation, whatever it is. And the healing is for you. It's not for this other person. At least if it is, you don't know what their healing is. That doesn't matter. This is for you, Libra. This is your energetic update. So the healing is for you. It's for you to become stronger. It's for you to become more open. It's for you to become more energetically sound, rather than staying in this energy of trying to, it's like, so I feel like you guys do pay attention to the little details, not with yourself though, with this person. What can I do to show this person that I'm a good person? What can I do to show this person that I'm worthy of their love? What can I do to show this person? Like that's what you pay attention to. And that's why Source is saying inattention to the small details. Well, the little details have to do with how you feel inside. And that's why I'm saying, like, for you as an air sign, sometimes it is very difficult for you guys to get into that body feeling, like what's going on within you. It's so much easier for you guys to care for and take care of others because you're so diplomatic. You can see injustice and you try to fix it, right? And so that's what Source is saying. Like, it's just time for you to come up into this energy of really paying attention to yourself and to the little details and what's going on with you, because that does matter, okay? This is what I have for you guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. That being said, go forth boldly, my fellow Librans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we see each other next time, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.